let's dive into this. We are looking at Bitcoin. So, nice thing about Bitcoin, it took it a few days, but, whoa, what? Rich, good. I need to talk. All right, no worries. I'm here for it. So, Bitcoin, you can see how we did come straight down. As I said last night, 65,850 was tested. So, with that being said, what do we have next? Let's go ahead and drop down to the 4 hour. Your daily, it gave it some room to actually run, which is nice. Let's go out to the 4 hour. Your 4 hours looking pretty damn decent. Nice long wick on the bottom here, backtesting your 100 simple moving average. Not too shabby. But we did have a breakout of this demand line. We are 34 minutes away from a confirmed breakout of the demand. Now, what could possibly happen? We could see a backtest of the demand line, or we even retest the 65.85 level if the traders want it. So the possibility's there. But remember, we are in October. The fact that we broke out of this level and then we backtested it formally as support, we don't always have to get that second formal backtest, especially considering we had that weekly close outside of the structure. So control zone on the 4 hour, so we have nothing but room to the upside. Let's go ahead and drop down to the 1 hour. This is probably where things are going to look a little shaky, so this is where we look for a bit of consolidation overnight, maybe even a little bit of a pullback, but don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged. So you can see we were downtrending, we came down, we touched it for an hour. We tried to sell off further, sellers couldn't do much more damage. We started flying back up. So that's nice to see. Now we just need to see the stochastic on the 1 hour reset before everyone gets hyper bullish again. Let's go out to the 15 minute. 15 minutes says the rally is going to continue, so maybe we trend sideways, maybe we trend down a little bit. I don't know. Don't have a crystal ball. Kind of is what it is. Let's go ahead and drop back out to the daily. Let's check out our liquidation map. So we're going out to the weekly for this. We're not going to pay too much attention to the daily because the daily don't matter. Don't matter anymore because of course everyone down here started taking out longs, so if the price comes back down to 65,000, we could see $38 million in long squeeze. At 64.9, another 34 million could get squeezed out. So that's on the 24-hour time frame. I don't think people who are only doing day contracts really care about that. We're focused in on this weekly. This weekly is a big deal. So you can see we cleared out all of the longs. Cleared them all out. There's a small little grouping down here that it's safe for now, but cleared them out. Now you see a lot more liquidity overhead. So I'm starting to think maybe we're heading up to 70,246 based off this heat map. It's not like it's crazy amounts to get liquidated out here. I have a 1K 5X leverage on Sol. I opened at 141, up like 1350. When would be the ideal time to close that and roll it into a new 2350 5X long? Wait for the break of 174 or retest. Technically speaking, the reason why you saw the pullback, actually we got to look at Solana anyway, so I'll probably cover this question while we look at it. Let's just jump into it right now. So checking out Solana right this moment. You're about to break out. I don't know why you would think, no, you'd have to wait for a backtest. You have to wait for a backtest. So your target is 225. Solana's heating up like crazy. This thing could go absolutely nuclear. Definitely could. But checking out the 4 hour. God damn, you reset that fast. You're starting to go up. Yeah, it's just the next leg up that's happening right now. So what I would do personally if I was going to re-up in a trade is I would wait for the back test of support. But technically speaking, at this moment in time, I probably would have sold off half of my trade. At this very second, would have sold off half of my trade. Knowledge of crypto, Bitcoin update. Bitcoin looking good. Sorry, I went back test, not retest. Gotcha. Up and down. Bitcoin update, up and down. We just covered Bitcoin. You got here like a second late. I'll go back to it. But looking at Solana right now, like it looks like it wants to break. It wants to. You're just getting a little hot, so you are starting to put in possible hidden bearish divergence. Could be happening soon. This at this point, 174, like I've been talking about, I think for like 2 weeks. 174 was the target. I would have sold off half of my trade already, and then if it comes up and it backtests as support, I'd probably throw it back in. If it comes down to your demand line, hold support, I'd throw that half back in. It would be something around those parameters, but I would already take some risk off the table. Just the way I like to trade. Yeah, I'm thinking of closing now. You can. You're at a resistance. You don't just hold it until it goes down. But noted, it could continue. Even your 15 minutes saying a pullback could happen. So, I mean, taking profits now makes sense. Makes all the sense in the world. So it is what it is. ANSI liquidation heat map. Knowledge, I swear. You came in 3 seconds late. Like, I was on the heat map as you were typing your first message here. Are we for real? I've been live for all of 8 minutes. You missed everything? Cash Shift, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Cool. I'm on Marjax. Can't add it. I have to open new trades. Gotcha. Rich, since you're profited so much, great time. Jump into another exchange, maybe like the affiliated exchange in the link down below, Weeks, where you could open up another trade. It's a great opportunity to send some funds over there after using the link down in the description. Just saying. We are affiliated. All right, let's jump back into Bitcoin. Let's go through the whole spiel of Bitcoin again for the late ones. Dude, I tried. What do you mean you tried? I don't understand. All right, so Bitcoin on the 15-minute. We're going to go from low to high. Low to high. You tried with my link. Okay, well, if you made it, then you should be good. You should be good. Anyways, we were in this downtrend. We backtested our support at 65.85. We have currently broken out of the demand line. Me personally speaking, I would be looking for a backtest of the demand line or even a retest of the 65.85. Noted, we could go to the moon. Kept sending me an incorrect code to my email. Damn, that sucks. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. All right. But I would be expecting a backtest of either the demand line or of your recent level of support. Because, the first time's cool, the second time's better. It's way better the second time. Going out to your 1 hour. Your 1 hour is finding resistance right now. You have a high stochastic. Your relative strength's in the bullish control zone. You did retake your 50 simple moving average, but we are being held down by our 100 and our 200 simple moving averages. So Bitcoin, not out of the woods yet. We are also putting in a lower high situation. So that's something we do have to focus in on. A second test could be happening. Going down to the 4 hour. Your 4 hour is pointed straight up, but we did lose our 50 simple moving average, something we have to pay attention to. So as we get this candle high close, really got to pay attention and see what's happening. I would prefer a back test of either demand line or this level of support. I don't care which one, but I would like a back test. It would be nice. I would settle for 66.094 because of these two candle high closes here. So that is what I see out of Bitcoin at the moment. Checking out your liquidations. I don't look at the 24 hour because 24 hour way less relevant than the weekly right now. The weekly, we have stopped out pretty much all of the longs. The longs are gone. They have been liquidated. They've been stopped out. They are not here. We only have liquidity going to the upside where we could see price get all the way up to 70,246 just to clear out this liquidity again. But with expirations coming up what? Not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, I'm expecting a lot of volatility going into tomorrow and Friday. So, this is what I see out of liquidity heat map. This is what I see out of Bitcoin. Hopefully, that helps you guys out, especially you knowledgeable of crypto. Hopefully, you're paying attention. If you're not, I'm not looking at this again. This is the second time. Just for you guys. Okay? Much love. Now, we checked out Solana. We checked out Bitcoin. Let's go down to the ugly stepchild, Ethereum. Ethereum. Oh, interesting little spot. Caught some bids right off where we marked out here. 2,478. We got our bids. Now it looks like it is running into a lot of resistance at its 200 daily or 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour. But I would be looking for a retest of this $2,604. Ethereum really has no excuse. It better be able to break out. If it doesn't, Solana's about to eat its lunch. Big time. Big time eat its lunch. So we will see what Ethereum has in store for us. Let's look at the daily, see what it bounced off of. So you did just get a retest of your 50 simple moving average. You're currently being held down by both your overhead resistance at 2,713 as well as your 100 simple moving average. Not to mention the demand line here. So a lot of work to do for Ethereum to break out again. It just seems like sellers love selling Ethereum, which is kind of a shame. Sol being a big bully right now? What do you mean? What, is Sol starting to go up and you just closed out? It's fine. You still need a retest. So don't even worry about it. You got your gains. Now you're feeling the FOMO. It's fine. There are other trades out there. And we're going to find them. Relax. Also, anybody who's new to the chat, feel free, if you have any requests, drop them in the chat. I look at all of them. So drop them in. Nah, it's strong, bro. Well, don't short it. Don't do that. That's dumb. Don't do that. All right, checking out BNB token. BNB token, how interesting. On the daily, you backtested your 200 simple moving average. We still have this marked out as a rising wedge if things go south. However, this demand line here, it does look like we're getting ready to not only break it, but there is a strong argument saying BNB token will be up at $841 sometime soon to a chart near you. BNB token looking super strong in this otherwise uncertain environment. This is wild. Going down to your 4 hour time frame. Wow. So on the 4 hour, you came down, you touched your supply line on a wick. The amount of people ready to buy right there was wild just because it wicked down, touched it perfectly, and then it popped back up. Now you are set to go to most likely overhead resistance, sitting at $656. So BNB, 11% upside is possible. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Going to the 1 hour. Your 1 hour, a lot left to be desired. A lot left to be desired, but just as I said with Bitcoin and everything else, it could just be a little consolidation time. Could be. Let's go out to the 4 hour. Let's see what level possibly could be aiming as support. It looks like this right here, which we're breaking back above it right now. So you can see right as I draw this line here, right there. I believe it's right there. Yep, it's right there. Is it right there? No. Yeah, it is. Right here. We found resistance, found support, fell through, resistance, fell. Yeah. I put a buy order for a 25x long CAS 132. It wicked down and opened it for me while you were sleeping. Nice. Gotta love that. So you can see this yellow line, how BNB token has interacted with it. Came above it, held it as support, came up, fell down. Resistance, broke through, support, tried to hold support, fell through. We are breaking out once again. So this leads me to believe if you were trying to trade BNB token, if you had a stop loss right below this 587, it might pose as really good support for this 11% swing to the upside. So BNB token looking pretty good. All right. I'm going to take a look at Dogecoin next. Looking at my Doge. Wow. Dogecoin is just showing so much strength. What the heck is going on with Doge? That's crazy. I was expecting Doge to come back down here. 12,852 is the target for me, but if the traders don't want to let it go, I mean, Jesus. Is Dogecoin hyper bullish right now? I don't understand. This thing's looking crazy strong. You still have 29% upside till you hit overhead resistance, sitting at 18,124. That's kind of crazy. So Dogecoin looking pretty darn good. Trying to reset its stochastic on the daily. Still has some work to do. So maybe it does trend down for the next 2 days. Maybe we get some crazy wick down. I don't know. But your 4 hours trying to say we are going up. You've trended sideways till you hit your 50 simple moving average. Your next leg higher could be coming. Let's see. It's like a flat line of resistance, pretty much. And if we get that breakout, your next leg higher would look something in the realm of this, which you'd be at 17,382. Most likely, you'd jump up to 18,124. But we are starting to megaphone out. We'll see how it turns out. We will see. But Dogecoin looking surprisingly strong. Your 1 hour it's not painting the same picture as that 4 hour. It is not. Does what Elon do directly affect what Doge does? He recently gave 2 people $1 million at a rally. So if he mentions anything about Dogecoin, normally it does affect it. Yes, normally. But if he's just giving out millions of dollars, I don't know if that would affect it. I have no idea. I know he created the Department of Governance and something. It spelled out Doge. Doge shot up off that. I was like, what the heck? That's cool. All right, here's our demand line for Doge. If we can get above it and hold above it, we're sitting pretty. There's our demand line. Looking good, though. I like Doge. I like Doge at these levels. All right, I did enter in a trade during the new day. I got back into C98. Now, I'm going to explain why I got into C98. It looks good. Bruv, what's up, homie? What's up, Cody? How you doing? Department of Government Efficiency. There you go. That's what it is. Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. All right, so C98. Let's pull this thing out to the daily real fast so you can see what I see. What I see out of this was a massive bearish engulfing candle to backtest your 50 and 100 simple moving averages. We're currently sitting above the 100. That's a really big freaking deal. Chewy, YouTube chat popping off or what? YouTube chat is going off a lot, Chewy. It really is. Lots of comments going off here. How you doing, Chewy? So, in the very short term for C98, I'm looking for 24% upside. I feel lonely over here. Yeah, Twitch is a lonely place for the crypto space at the moment. When the memes coins start popping, that's when Twitch starts going. All right. 24 to 74% upside for C98, and then let's just say the party keeps on going. We got this massive thing over here. This is 151% upside. C98. This right here, swing traders like. Swing trader likey. Likes it a lot. Like the stream, says Adam500. I agree with his sentiment. So, just so you guys know, I am actually in this trade right this moment. You can see it right here. We're currently up 23% on the C98 trade, 25x leverage. We are in it. We're in it to win it. Hopefully it continues to the upside. Hopefully I don't get stopped out. But Bitcoin looks like it's starting to go through its little trending down phase. We're going to see what happens in the next 15 minutes. Checking out the 1 hour on C98. It's looking not great. I'm going to be honest, looking not great. But let's go back to the 4 hour so I can see if there's some level of support we could have. Looks a little sparse, but we're on top of one level possibly. Yeah, one level possibly. Right there. So you can see how it's interacted. Support here. Resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance. Either way, we need to get this 4 hour candle close. Grayson, will you look at Pi again? I got you covered, Grayson. I got you covered. So if we can get this 4 hour candle high close above this yellow line that also back here was used as support, this might be a very good time. Bullish Bradley. What is up? What is up? Welcome back in. Welcome back to the live. All right, we're going to check out Pi for Grayson. But C98, I'm in it like swimwear. I'm in there like swimwear, baby. I don't like the 1 hour time frame. Your 15 is looking darn good. 15 minute looking great. The fact that now we have this pocket to look forward to makes me happy. My stop loss is below it, so hopefully we don't get stopped out. Tech Age, yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome back in, everybody. Welcome back in. Let's go out to Pi. Pi to Tether. Pi is sitting at $39.71. You're sitting below a resistance. Let's go out to the 4 hour. God, I hate this chart, honestly. I hate this chart. Don't like it. You're still broken out. You're just finding a lot of resistance at this 40-30 level. A lot of resistance there. So the longer you stay below it, I mean, I guess it's a pocket you're staying in. Yeah, it's a pocket. Yeah, we'll argue it's a pocket. As long as you don't fall below 37.85, I think you're in the clear for Pi. But that 4 hour time frame, high stochastic, sitting in neutral territory, on a downtrend, leaves me a little worried about more downside to come. Leaves me a little bit worried about that, considering you don't want a downtrend, trade sideways, get your stochastic high, get yourself tons of room to fall. You don't want to see that. What is your top 3 coins you would spot buy for maximum gains this rally? Frank Castle, what is up? Welcome back. Welcome back. For Maxim, I don't know. Cody, I wish I could tell you. Honestly, I can only look at what the charts look like for now. And for now, my top 2 picks are C98 and eGold. EGLD or Metaverse X. I don't know why they changed their name to that. That's stupid, but we'll dive into both of them real quick. And I think Kava might be a good option, but I need to look at the Kava chart too. So Pi coming out to the daily. Your daily on Pi looks way better than your 4 hour. Looks way better. These wicks are gross. So Pi is kind of sitting in limbo. You don't know if it's going to go up and retest this area or if it's just going to fall down and backtest support. So Pi it's sitting in limbo. The positives here, you're above your 200 daily moving average. Looks like you're going to get a golden cross sometime in the future. So there are some positives. And if the market starts to rally before Pi has a chance to fall down, well, you could be seeing some great gains out of Pi, possibly getting back up to $50 per token. Possibly. And then if the rally continues, you're looking for like 62.43 and then possibly somewhere around 89.93. So Pi's in a range. They're about to unlock Pi to the mainnet. Would you sell it all? That's a hard one to... That's a hard one. So you have to think there have been people who've been mining Pi this whole time, or jumping on the website, clicking a button. They're gonna look at it as, oh, I have free money. They will sell. Like that. That's kind of a guarantee. As soon as it's out there on the open market, yeah, it makes sense to sell it. What would I do? I don't know. I'd probably just hang on to it. I'd probably just hang on to it. Have a look at Mach A when you can, please. It's kind of new. I will check it out, Cody. I will check it out. But yeah, so Grayson, to answer you, like, if it were me, yeah, I'd be dumping the shit out of it. I have a bunch of free tokens. Yeah, I'm selling them. I don't even care. I didn't have to buy them. I'm selling them. And then I'd wait after the dump to try and buy back in. But that's just how I personally would be playing it. I'm not telling anybody else to do that. It just, like, anytime you get an airdrop, anytime they do like large airdrops and things, there's a reason why you see the price go down. Everybody's like, I got free money, so they sell it. It just makes sense. All right, so let's see. We checked out Pi. Cody, we'll check out Maca. I just want to go into why I would choose E-Gold, why I would choose C98 and Kava at this very second for a lot of gains. So E-Gold, or I guess Metaverse X, over here on the weekly, this is indicating to me we've bottomed, because you can see you ended up from way up here. You fell all the way down to this level down here. You had your rally. You had your back test. You then hit the exact same level. The sellers could not sell it below that level. Vicky Lizzie, thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. How you doing today? How you doing? So, hey dude, I really enjoyed your last live stream. Your skills impressive. That's why I followed you. I would love to make friends, to be a longtime fan. If you wish, kindly chat with me on Discord. Your Discord is that. Just to be clear for everyone, it's not that I don't like you. It's just that there happens to be scammers out there. I will never message you first on Discord. Ever, ever, ever. Will never do it. Alright? Just letting you know. You guys can join the Discord. Link is on my Twitch, but here's the link. If you would like to join the Discord, you can. We can chat it if you want. I'm not much of a chatter. I'm in it for the gains. And, yeah. Hopefully you are too. Anyways, I get about 5 friend requests from you a week. No shot, Chewy. I have that many imposter. Have I made it? Have I made it? That's crazy, actually. I got a message from somebody else. They screenshotted like some random me out there trying to message them talking about trading. I'm like, what the hell is this? Report them. That's not me. Out of 500, you got 2? That's not. Yeah, I will never, and I repeat, I will never message you first. You have to message me to get me to message you. Nor I usually ignore friend requests as well. Sorry, I just ignore them. What you got? Imposters? You know you made it, right? Jeez, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. It's funny when I find them in my own server, though, because, like, their name changes. I'm like, you're not me. I just ban them. I'm like, what the hell? One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to mod people in Discord. I'm just really slow and dumb. Great insight. Thanks, man. Grayson, no problem. All right, so back to what I was talking about before I got sidetracked. So you can see on the weekly here with E-Gold, you fell down to this level once, you came up, and then you back tested the level for the second time. This is a bottoming pattern. This is what you really love to see. And you can also see a range. So you see from here to here, from here to here, you're just going up and down. This is a 154% move. So needless to say, if I was swing trading this, noted, I am accumulating this particular token right now. I am accumulating. Let me be clear. I am grabbing this thing as often as I can. But this, I'm looking for these 2 levels in particular to take profit. I'll sell off half here. I'll sell off 25% of the last half, and then I'll leave the rest in as a moon bag. Just let's see where it goes. So I make sure I pull out profits. So literally, it's like I'll get as much as I can down here. Since it's $26, let's just, for instance, say I can manage to pull off 1,000 tokens. If I can have 1,000 tokens, I'm selling 500 tokens at this position here. $67, selling it off. 500 of them, gone. Don't even care. But then I'll still have 500 left to get up to this 131 level, where now I'm chopping it in half again. So I would sell off another 250 tokens, and then the last 250, send it. I don't care where it goes. I'll check it out on the weekly. We'll see if we find some weekly hidden bearish divergence like it did over here. And once I find the weekly hidden bearish divergence, sell it all off, put it into Bitcoin. Don't care. That's how I like to play these things, because I know this shit happens. I will be able to buy it again in the future. Now, C98, this one, it looks pretty darn good because same scenario. You came all the way down, you popped up, came down, you even got a slightly lower level. So now we're just, we're in the accumulation range. Accumulate the shit out of this. We have some levels to work with. And I actually probably should mark out these levels. So, just so we're clear. So we have that pocket of liquidity up there for the swing trader. You have this peak, this peak. You have two different options here to take out profit. Right there. So you could either, from where you're sitting at this very second in time, take profit at 151%, or you could take profit in this other level at 253%. But then, if you're going to hold it a little bit longer, you still could get 389% upside. And that is before it gets crazy. Before C98 gets crazy. All this down here, this is where you accumulate the hell out of these little tokens. So that is C98. That's why I'm pretty excited about it. And noted that for an actual range trader, you're probably only looking at this 253 and this 389. If I'm being honest, that's probably the only two levels you're looking at, because from this low, you went up here once before. You're expecting from this low, you're going to go up there again. So, yeah. Actually, I can get rid of these. I don't need these. I don't need this either. So yeah, it's like literally, from when we came down, we came up a little, we back tested, we got a little lower, but really this is your range between here and here, or here and here. So these would be the two levels that a normal swing trader would be like, oh yeah, I'm banking on that. Now the last one is Kava. Kava, I really do want to just check it out because I've been holding this thing forever, and it's been a grind, guys. It's been a grind, but it's not showing me what I really want yet, which kind of sucks. But I'm accumulating it because I'm already in it. You can see from here down, straight up. From here down, straight up. From here, like almost got it, straight back up. Now we got below it. That's the sad part. That's the part that's scary because we are below it, and it does look like we're getting resistance at it. But I have hope that we're not going to die. I have hope. If we get price discovery to the downside, that's going to suck. that will suck. But here's where my hope comes from. Stochastic on the daily is resetting. You're in neutral territory. This thing's actually getting ready to rip to the upside. And so I'm holding on to Kava as well. Very short-term trade I'm looking at here is to get up to $1.20. That is 220%. And noted, this is a spot type thing. Just spot. So, I don't know how long it'll take, but that's the target. If we go back out to the weekly, we can see what the target is right after that. It gets wild. It gets crazy. You go from $1.20 to $2.93. There's not much in between here. Not very much. It's straight up, straight down, straight up, Once you got back into it, straight down. Like, so yeah, I just wanted to focus in on this is how I like to play this market. It's like picking random 3 coins. I don't know what's going to move fastest, so I just start grabbing a bucket of whatever looks good. I mean, if you know how to trade, you can actually fill up your buckets pretty darn fast. But even at the highest point of this range, you're looking at nearly a 10x for Kava. That's the only reason why I like Kava. I don't care about its technology. I don't care that you can stake tokens on it. I don't give a shit. All I want are gains. That's all I want. What's likely to happen this bull run? It'll probably get a 5x over this $9 level. So maybe we'll see Kava at like $50. Don't care. I'm going to take my profits. I'm going to leave 25% of the entirety of the amount of tokens that I accumulate, and then moonbag. Don't care. Like, since this thing is trading at 35 cents, the idea is you want a minimum of 10,000 tokens, so then you can take your profits, buy some stuff, and keep it pushing. Just keep it pushing. Anyways, rant over. We're going to move on to what that token was. Maca. What is Maca? Macaverse. These names. Alright, Macaverse is pretty darn new, and it's done literally nothing. Cool. Awesome. You hit support. Alrighty. Yep, that was support. You got literally 3 levels to work with. I mean, the percentage must be crazy. It must be crazy. Because people are just, oh my god, what the hell? Is there... Polonia Extras ain't it. Is it done? Okay, this looks better. I can work with this. We're going to work with this. Polonia Extras ain't it. Whew. That was tough to look at. I'm not even going to lie. That was tough. I was about to get mad at Cody for that. I was like, what the hell is this? Oh, man. There. Alright, Maca in the danger zone. Yes, this one looks better. It looks way better. Yeah, Maca's in the danger zone. It's not looking great on the weekly. Your daily is leaving a lot left to be desired. Not going to joke around about that. A lot left to be desired. Checking out your demand line, because I'm just trying to do with what we can work with. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, it's more like a channel. That's kind of too bad. And with it looking like a channel, oh. Hi, Boo. I love you too.
I'll probably be back with food though.
Not much, please. Okay. Thank you. All right. So Maca on the daily is showing another level of support. Considering it's so brand new, we're going to actually mark this out and give it the respect it deserves. So right there, we're going to talk about this as a pocket of liquidity where you do not want to be below this level. Otherwise, guess what? Price discovery, you don't want that. You really don't. Could be bad. So, first thought right out of the gate, you hit it once, you hit it twice, you hit the top, you never hit the bottom. I'm thinking you might hit the bottom. I'm thinking you could come down here. So, if that's the case, yikes. 19% downside. Yikes. Anyways, 4-hour time frame. 4-hour looks better. 4-hour gives you hope. The 4-hour is saying, hey, bro, we have a chance at something glorious. Anywhere between 25 to 36% upside is possible. The thing that I really, really dislike about this particular asset, and I really dislike it, you came in here once, you tried to pop out. You came down here again, you pop back out. when it came to a back test, you fell straight through. This is what makes me think, like this right here, makes me think you're going to bearishly back test and continue down. So the fact that you could not find support off 7877 all this time, it does show you have a possibility of a bearish back test and a fall further. I'm saying possibility because remember, this is a newer coin. Anything can happen. Some random guy could hear about it who happens to have a few $1,000,000 to spend, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, this thing looks cool. Then they throw a bunch at it. You see it skyrocket the next day. So anything can happen with these tiny little coins. Be careful. Past that, you can see you did have a high and a lower high. That's disappointing. Kind of disappointing. You do have a current demand line. Yeah, you do have a current demand line, technically. I put a small long on it a couple hours ago, hoping for a back test for Rocket. Okay. Alright. I wish you the best on that trade. That's the worry. Right there. Just straight down. Just down, down, down. Even from like a fib retracement idea, you didn't quite make the measured move, you know? So let's just say from a fib, you'd still be looking to get down here. So hopefully this support does hold. You did get super oversold on the 1 hour, but that stochastic, that stochastic will ruin your trades. A high stochastic on the 1 hour, you have no idea when it's going to pull, but when it pulls back, you're just like, damn, what happened? You had a high stochastic on the 15 too. While you are trading sideways, there is a benefit. You have hidden bullish divergence on the 15. Let's just hope this isn't all they can muster. If you can get a full bearish back test, awesome. Game on, baby. But yeah. Even if you rally up, you could just hit this level right here, 7696, before it rolls right on over, and then you start crying about your long. So be careful on this one. Keep your eyes on it. You can even see where you found support and resistance. Thank you, boo. With what? Oh boy. The women inside. They're going nuts, I swear. The women. Anyways. So yeah, this thing, it doesn't make me feel good. I would avoid this. Wait, you can leverage this thing? Where are you leveraging this thing? Now I'm curious. Wow, we can leverage this. Oh my god. You can also do it on... Wow. That's crazy. Who would have thought? We can leverage it on weeks too. You can get a 25x leverage on it. Well, now we're having a peeing contest? Oh my god. Alright, let's see what we got here. Come on, buddy. 20. Damn it. What about for isolated? Is it still that high? Is it still that high? Still 20. Damn it. We can only go 20 over here. We can only go 20. It's fine. It's fine. It's plenty. I don't mind. I hate losing. All right. I'm going to talk to the Wix team. I'm going to talk to them. I'm like, you need to let us do 50x, bro. 50x. Judo. Whoa. What's going on with Judo? Jitto. That's what it is. GTO. Jitto. JTO. That's Jitto. What the hell's going on with Jitto? That's the most range-bound thing I've seen in my life. Holy shit. That is so range-bound. More range bound than a 15-minute city. What the heck? I mean, I guess we'll give it a little bit of respect, but not that much. Oh, we got 2 of them. Nope, we're going to bring this down here. Yep. That's what we're going to do. What an interesting little setup here. What an interesting little setup. This thing could actually rally. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Who would have thought that's 28%? Are we for real? What? That's 28%? That's kind of wild. You can see you're distinctively finding support. Distinctively. Oh man, you even broke out of your little downtrend. Oh, wait a minute. You even broke out. Even if we raise it up, broke out of that too. Yeah, I would raise it up. That's a nice break. Do we get a back test on a lower time frame? Got multiple tests. Jeez. No wonder it went up. Alright, let's see if we can get a back test. If we can back test this thing, JTO probably set up for a lot of upside. I mean, dang. The fact that you were in a descending triangle, everybody was thinking you were going down. Which also probably will make it to where you don't get a back test. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. But this thing could rally anywhere between 28 to 42%. Holy shit. Hold on. Let's go down to a lower time frame here. Oh, your 1 hour's cooked. Super overbought. Super overbought. Doesn't mean it can't rally, but it's super overbought. Let's check the 15. Wow, 15 doesn't want to give up. This thing's strong. It's been lifting weights. It's strong. It's very strong. Alright, so now I want to start diving into what could possibly start moonshotting. And definitely believe my C98 is one of them. But let's see what others could do it. I think Book of Meme is on the cusp of a massive rally. And I mean massive. So going out to the weekly for Book of Meme. By the way, is Book of Meme on Solana? Because if so, it makes a lot of sense. But you can see this little bad boy. Let's mark out these levels here that I did not do, because you know what? I'm terrible at charting. That's just what I'm bad at. All right. 2 levels. This thing could rally straight up to 14. God damn. Golly gee willikers. Yeah, that would make sense. Let's get rid of this real quick, because I don't think that actually matters. This is a meme coin here. This is a meme coin right here. Bonafide meme coin. Book o meme. I told you 66.5. Now we can go up. Kill me slowly. Were you in the stream yesterday? Were you in the stream yesterday? I literally marked it on my chart. How dare you? I called it perfect. No, it actually wicked lower than I thought it would go down to. But I was right. That's all that matters. I was right, damn it. But yeah, actually looking at the liquidations, yeah, we got like hardly anything down here. The idea of, oh, we're going to go down there to take liquidity. All the liquidity is overhead. So I do think we're about to have some massive rallies. And the worst part is, it could start tomorrow. And this could wreck, like all the longs just got wrecked, then it could wreck all the shorts. That would be true poetic justice as a crypto space. Just like, yeah, everyone gets wrecked. Don't go with leverage. It's like, dang, bro. But, Book of Meme here. I need everyone to stay focused. Book of Meme. Book of Meme is trying to make people money right now. You can see the breakout and the back test. Book of Meme trying to give you funds. On your daily, your stochastic is about to turn up. You have found your support. You held it. You are now moving in the right direction. Above the 200 daily moving average that was back tested as support. At this moment in time, if we can stay above this 9422, Book of Meme not only has a measured move of this 116% move, but you got some levels to focus in on. Four hour looks like you have a bit more consolidation to get ready for. Bit more consolidation, it's fine. But even on the 4 hour, we did have a little downtrend. We had this little bitty downtrend right here. We can even move it out to here. You tried, you back tested, and you're going. Now, if this is a real move, you could see Book of Meme do some crazy stuff. Like hit your first level. Wow, that lined up perfect. What the hell? It could hit your first level. So, what I would love to see is a back test anywhere around here. That would be great. Might be an opportunity to get into the trade. And, yeah, you got some upside on this bad boy. You got some upside. Let's just see if we do get the back test of this yellow line, what we got to work with. That's 48% upside. 48%. And I do believe it's because we have a high stochastic on the one. Yeah, we got a high 1 hour. The 1 hour's just ruining things. It was funny. So today, I tried shorting this token because what I saw was we came down, we were low, we were finding resistance on the demand line. So I got into the trade here. I was shorting it. I saw it get down to this wick. I took a nap. I woke up, stopped out. I was like, what happened? So that one stung. That one stung a lot because my take profit was down here on this. It was actually on this red line, I believe. Hold on, let me check. I think it was on that red line. No, it wasn't. It was even less. It was right here. We didn't make it. Oh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. We didn't make it. We were so close. But yeah, I got stopped out. That one hurt. That one hurt a lot. It turned around on me. But since we are confirmed broken out, now it's looking like it's going for a back test. Pretty darn bullish on this asset. Pretty darn bullish. So I do think that in the coming days and or even the weekend, because it's a meme coin and it can pump on the weekend, we could be seeing this thing trading at 14134. So I have my alerts set. I'm not currently in the trade. I plan on getting in this trade. I really do plan on getting into it. Hopefully you guys make a great choice too. BNX looked earlier like the greatest short of all time. Oh, it still does. Looks like a great place to short. Oh my god. So why do I say BNX looks like a great place to short? If we just zoom out here, you can see we have this little pocket. We fell below it, did not test this level. We pop back up and we're finding resistance in this little pocket again. We fall down 20, still 19% downside. Do you think it's good time to enter SUI? I don't know. Let's go to the chart. It's first request in a while. Let's go to the chart. SUI. No. No. I do not think it's a good time to get in. I'm more irritated my short got stopped out because it went straight to where my take profit was. Oh, that hurts. But you are catching a bounce For me, I would look for a confirmation. You could get a bounce, you could set up a lower high, but Sui does get crazy. You're just testing your supply line once again, so I would not take action on this because I don't like how high it is. I really don't like how high it is. You're flirting around with all-time highs right now. I don't like that. Um, from a technical standpoint, I guess yes, you could because you got a breakout and a back test. I would personally like to see it come up and test it one more time just to show the validity of the level. But let's check it out on the weekly. Your weekly is starting to show you're pulling back. Get rid of that. Or just get rid of some of this noise. Get rid of some of the noise. So it's the weekly that has me so reluctant because you can see you only went up. Like it was just straight up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks straight. And now you're only having 2 weeks of sell pressure. I would want to see a 50% retrace. So me personally, I would not do it, but I can understand why some people are getting in. Oh God, no. That is a really high stochastic on the 4 hour. No, I'd be shorting the fuck out of it. I mean, the heck out of this. I really got to get used to that. If I get monetized, I'm going to curse too much. It's going to be bad. But no, I would be shorting it. I'd look for short positions. I'm not a fan of what just happened here. You had an extremely lower high, stochastic fully reset. You're back into neutral territory. This is dangerous. This thing could fall really bad. 1 hour time frame, you are just hanging out up high. I would wait for the pullback, see if you maintain above 191.55, and or even if you find support at 179.38. Would you short Sol? That's a hard one. Make a crypto swear jar? Yeah, every time I swear, you guys tip. That'd be good. Trade institution, what is up? What is up? So simply better. Sol, there's an argument to short it. However, it just looks too strong right now. You're playing with fire. You're gonna have to wait. I would say wait for Friday before making any decisions. Friday, daily candle close. Then I think we'll have a much clearer picture of where everything's going because everything can rally right now. And it can rally really strong right now because we've been selling off. But on Friday, after all the expirations of the futures, that's when we're going to have a much more clear picture. Shorting Solana right now I think is very dangerous just because you only tested 174 once. You have not back tested it. You have not pulled back. You have not broken out. You're at 174. It could do anything. Like, it could do literally anything. Sui on the lower time frame looks like you do want to rally. Would not surprise me in the least if you got up to 207.51 and then rolled over. Would not surprise me at all. But on the other hand, what has Sui done every time it touched this lower green line? It shot up to the higher green line. So I would say Sui's at a real wait and see type situation, but this 4 hour stochastic has me extremely worried about a lot more downside. And I mean like a lot more downside. I personally would feel a lot more comfortable with Sui back down here at 155 or 124. 155 seems good because you found resistance, then you found support. Come down here and find support off this again. Make this level a legitimate level. That would make me pretty darn happy. Ape, it came down to 1-2 as you said other night. Nice. I love it. We'll check out Ape also. Did you leave your short open for that? Genuine curiosity. But yeah, so going over to Solana, you can see right here, 4 hour, you're starting to curve over. You do have your hidden bearish divergence already. Wait, do you? Never mind, no hidden bearish divergence. It's fine. But you can see the buying pressure is starting to fall off with your MACD. The MACD is setting some mixed signals though, because you can see these two, this right here, bullish cross, saying we're going to keep going up. So Solana's in a very weird spot. Hard to say if you would short it. Very hard to say. What I would like is to see it break and backtest, or come back down to this trading range, then break out, and then backtest, and do all the stuff and the things. But as I always say, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what this thing's going to do. But considering I'm looking at Bitcoin as possibly pulling back tonight, maybe we see everything pull back just a little bit before a rally can continue. 1 hour on Solana, yeah, it kind of looks like it wants to roll over too. Now the 1 hour does have hidden bearish divergence. You can see your relative strength super high back here. You got a higher in price, lower in relative strength. So the pullback could happen, but I'm not expecting like a major pullback. Worst case scenario, you backtest 159.19 and then off to the races. But also, just to mention, my target for Solana is up here at 225. So that's why I'm like, I wouldn't short it. I would just wait. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't have a clue. Sui, I'm a little more certain. I think it's going to fall. Sui, yeah, I definitely think it's going to fall. But yeah, it's just uncertain right now just because we just came off of huge selling pressure and we have not confirmed any lows. That's really the problem. We haven't confirmed a darn thing. So this could just be a dead cat bounce before we just continue falling. That's the worst part. Ape. Do. Ape, I'm still looking for more downside. So it hit that 1-2. It consolidated around there. And then you dip down again. Did you get your... No, not even hidden bullish divergence. It's just falling. Didn't even get it on the 1 hour. Let's check your 4. Your 4 still has room to fall. Yeah, I like Ape a lot better at 106. Get back to this. Get a back test in here. Even if it falls to 89 cent or 87.9, hyper bullish on Ape. That's the problem when it goes straight up like that. You're like, oh, where could it back test? I don't know. You broke so many levels. We'll see. So yeah, Ape looks like it's going to continue down. If you left that short open this whole time, congratulations. Oh, my C98 trade looking terrible. Let's see if we're resetting on the 1 hour yet. Looking terrible. God, what a terrible candle close. We technically closed outside of it. Technically. But that's pretty bearish on that 200 simple. I might have to get out of the trade, regroup, and find something better. That sucks. 1 hour is my problem. So you can see what I mean. The 1 hour stochastic being high, it's a problem. It's the biggest problem any token will ever see. It sucks. Been shorting big time today. Made all my money back from last night and then some. Entered turbo when 15 minute broke the double bottom. Very nice trade. Your take profit was at 1-2. Wish I would have left it open. We all wish that, Cody. We all wish. But you took gains. That's all that matters. Enjoy the gains. Let's check the 15 on this. I do want to check out Turbo. I'm glad you mentioned Turbo. Let's go look at it. I also want to look at TRB. Turbizo. Oh, Turbo actually hit where I wanted it to. Oh shit, is this thing getting ready to run? 15's resetting already. Unify down 28%. What did they do? Yeah, whatever they did something wrong. Turbo, your 1 hour looks so bad. Turbo's 1 hour just looks so bad. So we got a little bit of support below us. Right there. Right there. So if we happen to continue our descent on turbo, we could find ourselves at 86943. So here's the worry. We broke through this and we never tested it. If we see some prolonged selling on turbo, we could find ourselves back in this trading range over here. Keep that in mind. But if we break out, this thing's about to run like crazy. This thing's about to go up a lot. Like, you're looking at possibly somewhere around 53%. Your 4-hour wants to do it. It really does. It's just, you got to break back above that 50-simple moving average. See the daily. Your daily wants to do it too. Reset your stochastic. You're in the bullish control zone. But you're going to have to start confirming a bottom. Confirm a bottom. Coming down once, it's not strong enough. You need that second test. If you don't get a second test, it's just not strong enough. I mean, it's risky. You can still jump into a risky trade. It's just, maybe you want to be a little safer. Maybe. Even back here, it was like, oh, we're going to test it. Great, great, great. Fell through it. Stayed under it. Now we're above it. Maybe we get that test. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Don't worry, trade. I'm not out here trying to shit on your trades. I'm actually just looking for an entry for myself. I love trading turbo. I really do. And now that I'm on a platform where I can trade turbo again, I'm excited. Because I'm going to trade the shit out of it. What? This thing still fall. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, what? What is this? Oh my god. Well, now you're seeing what you don't want to do. Sorry, curiosity. Just bear with me. Just curious. Oh, this is definitely not where I park my car. That's, oh, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Because now it's just flimsy levels of support. Like right here. Nope, so he fell through it. A flimsy level of support. You get below 133.6 for uni, you are just discovering how low something can go. Oh, man. That's not good. Unfi. I don't know. Maybe they did something. Maybe they just messed up. I mean, they tried to come up. Wow. That was one heck of a wick, but what happened? Well, yeah, let's check out Bonk. I don't want to look at this too much. I don't want to get eye aids or something. Let's look at Bonk. Where is it? Oh, is it at the top? There it is. You disrespected your line. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bonk? Oh, that's not ideal. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh. So it looks like you're just consolidating after you ran up. You hit once, you hit twice. Remember how I said that? You hit it once, you hit it twice. You bounced once, second time, everyone knew, rallied up. Now you're starting to make your higher low. This looks good. Bonk looks ready to frickin' go, baby. So more than likely, you're going to go up and test this up here. Bonk is set and ready to run. 37% upside. Let's go down to lower time frames. I'm for this. I'm for this. You know what? I think I'm going to switch my trade. I think Bonk is literally going to run tomorrow, which is weird to say, but this thing looking good, dude. I can get a nice tight stop loss. Oh boy. Oh boy. This actually has me excited. Good call, Cody. Good call. Did I already cover what? SOI? Is that what you just... I've never even heard of SOI, so no. No, I have not. If you're talking about Soul, yes, we have. But I'll check it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. I will check it out again for you. Just for you, Crypto Naughty. Just for you. I'm just seeing if I want to jump into Bonk right now, because this thing looks so good for 37% upside. Cody, great call on this one. So, Cody, I don't even know if you understood what you asked for. It was the fact that you broke a level, you came down, you tested it. You tested the high, you back tested the level again, found support, created a supply line that we all can identify. That's really the big deal. We all can identify the supply line. We then shot up again. We back tested the supply line once again. This thing is finding so much support. We got our 3 touches. This is what we want. Now we're looking for that confirmed breakout. On that breakout, we're looking for the back test of support. So currently speaking, if we can get a stop loss below this wick, I would expect that to be safe. I say expect. I'm not guaranteeing. Expect. That's a 6% possible drop. That's funny. So, 6% possible drop. We would like to see something a little better than that. Let's go down to our 15 minute. Oh, 15 minutes saying, long hair don't care. Okay, all right. So based off our 15 minute, this would be the area in which I would want the price to stay above. Right there. You could stay above that. That would be fantastic. Now, we just lowered the percentage we need. 2.3%. I personally could feel comfortable going with a 15x leverage on this in the hopes that it does not fall below 2177. I really hope Bitcoin doesn't screw this one up. Let me see what C98's doing. C98's just pooping the bed. So I think we're jumping ship right now. Yep, C98. Pooping the bed, going in for some form of back test. We got time. But I don't. Bonk. We're going to lock this thing in live on stream. Get out of here. We're going to lock this thing live on stream. Goodness gracious. That thing's like, tell all your friends. You got 3%. I don't care about 3%. I want them to see what happens on this trade, baby. So 15x leveraged. Market open long. This is quite risky because I will be going to sleep with this thing open. This is very risky. I want that to be clear. Very risky. Do not copy me. It's very risky. Alright. Now that I've put the disclaimer out there, let's get our stop loss real quick. I would put it right about here. 2176. 2176. I get it. 2176. Okay. So we have the possibility of losing 48%. Possibility of losing 48%. Now, to the upside, we are looking for this 3102. 3102. So, possibility of making 569% upside. I like those odds. So, it's a 10 to 1. This is what I like. 10 to 1 odds. 10 to 1 odds. Risk to reward ratio makes sense. Also, if Solana wants to keep being so darn sexy, this will directly be affected by it. So, yeah. Solana on the 15-minute. You do have hidden bearish divergence on the MACD. So you can see on the MACD, you have this, lower positive momentum, higher price, indicating pullback coming. Going to the 1 hour, we do not see the same thing. We do not, but we see it on the relative strength. We see a high, higher high, lower relative strength. Hidden bearish divergence on 2 time frames. 2. Dos seconds. Anyways. The fact that we see it on 2, you're guessing a pullback is coming. Going out to the 4 hour. On your 4 hour time frame, you can see a high on your relative strength. Higher high, lower relative strength. If you pull back now, that will be hidden bearish divergence as well. And you can see the hidden bearish divergence on the MACD as positive momentum is falling. So, yeah, you're guessing a pullback could happen. If said pullback happens, you really want to maintain above this level that you've been wicking down on. As long as you can maintain above that, you're doing pretty darn good. But if we just happen to find support and then bounce, hey. Can I do mummu? Mama. Mama? 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 So crypto, naughty. Hopefully that helped you out. Hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, it just looks like a normal pullback after hitting resistance. You just gotta wait and see what the indicators do. Just gotta wait and see. Like I mentioned to whoever was asking about Sui, it was like Sui. I was like, hey, I would think it's gonna pull back. It's rallying right now. Moving with the bull. Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice little uptrend. Nice little rounded. Ooh. Ooh. This might actually get you excited. Wow, this thing's new. New. What was that movie? ATL? It's like, oh, my name's New. Oh, those good old movies. Alright. We got our levels for Moo. We broke our downtrend. That's great. So this is actually interesting downtrend here. Because it's like most people go here to here and be like, oh, we're broken out. You fell, you pop back up. This is where your new downtrend starts. Right there. So you broke out and it looks like you're trying to backtest now. See how I did that? You see that? You're like, what do you mean we're backtesting? Yeah, you fell and you popped up. From that high, going down was your downtrend. You popped out. Now it looks like you're going for that backtest. A little disappointing you're not getting the full backtest yet. So I would like to see the full. Like, go down and touch it. Go touch it. Go say hi. Hang out with it. Buy it some coffee. Do something. That would be nice. The fact that it's not doing that bothers me. It's traders being selfish. Front running the back test. What are we doing? Anyways, going to the 4 hour. 4 hour, you're basically like, hey, we don't want to go down no more. We don't want to go down no more. And it does look like you're breaking this current downtrend on the 4 hour right here. Yep, currently broken out. So this thing could rally. From a fib retracement idea, you could be doing something in the realm of this because you are sitting in a very good spot. But your stop loss has to be down here. Remember, stop loss need to be down here. Not here, here. Because it would be lower and you would be maintaining higher lows. Now, also, maintaining higher lows, that's something you have been doing. Higher lows, hitting a trend line, you got your 3 touches. 1, 2, and 3. You got this sharp downtrend. This is where the trend line traders are like, I'm getting in, bro. Noted. It would be much better if you can come down and test this one more time. Touch it one more time and then go. But beggars can't be choosers. Check that 1 hour. 1 hour says you might do it. That 1 hour might want to do it. Let's see what the 15 minute says. Yeah, that 15 says you might do it too. So, this being said, you get a stop loss below this level right here at 5509. Then you're just hoping you don't get stopped out. And the reality of it all, you could end up seeing a rally somewhere around 42%. Very possible. I just think it would be a good idea to wait for indicators to reset first. Considering you can put alerts on like your stochastic resetting, you might want to do that so then you could just be doing anything, maybe cooking a souffle, and then all of a sudden, beep, you're like, what? I need to get into a trade. And you get into your trade. So, it looks very interesting. Looks possibly like it could go up. We're going to have to wait and see if it does. Looks promising, though. Looks promising. I like it. Oh, yeah. Do you guys want to see, like, the devastation that happened? Maca on 15-minute ripping. Hit your take profit. Did we just miss the melt up on Maca? Take. The hell? What the? God damn it. What just happened here? Ugh. Is it? Did we look at something different? There we go. Right. Oh man. All right. So Maca going on up. Like to see that, especially because we just looked at that thing not too long ago. You're getting your melt up, which also, God, I hate it when coins do this. I hate it when coins do this. So look at your relative strength. You're like in bullish control zone, and then suddenly overbought. It's like, what are you doing? Oh my God, Solana's going up too. What's going on out here? Is Bitcoin doing something? So yeah, your big thing with Maca, you want to see what happens. As I said, you could backtest this level, roll on over. We'll see. We'll see. But as I said, the market's weird right now. It's really weird after that big sell-off. Because everything was so suppressed. It's so weird. Bitcoin popping up. Let's go out to Bitcoin again, see what's happening. Looking like Bitcoin doesn't want to backtest. Oh boy. Oh boy. 15-minute wants to go up for Bitcoin. Oh, could lead to some weird price action. A lot of shorts could get squeezed with this type of movement. So watch for that. Checking our bonk trade. Not bad. Not bad. We're up. We're up right now. Bull flag. Well, I don't trust a 15-minute bull flag. I don't trust that one bit. I guess on something with as big of a market cap as Bitcoin, we should trust it. We'll see if it breaks out. All your indicators say a breakout's coming. And if a breakout does come, we'll look at it just like a bull flag. It would look something kind of like this. But no, it's not really a bull flag because it's a symmetrical triangle. Higher lows, lower highs. Symmetrical triangle could go either way. You don't trade 1 minute. If I'm high enough leverage, I do. I don't do that often. Only time I trade 1 minute is when I'm 125x on Bitcoin and I'm sitting here with my eyeballs glued to the screen while YouTube videos are playing in the background because I have two screens. Like, I see chat over here, but you are over here. My whole chart, it's over here. So, what I think about a 7 play with Matic. Hypothetically. What? I don't even know what you mean. Number one, I don't know what a 7 play is. Number two, there's no such thing as Matic anymore. It's now Polygon. Degen. I don't what? Crypto Naughty, you're speaking in tongues to me right now. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, a degen play with Matic. Got you. Is it pull? It's pull. Well, doesn't this thing look like it wants to go up? I don't even think I have this new token charted out, if I'm being honest. I hate that it did that. Like, changed its name, so we lost all the data. I hate that. That's so annoying. So annoying. I guess we'll use Bybit. Nah, we'll just... Fuck. Can't use that. Alright, we'll use KuCoin. Screw it. KuCoin actually has a lot of volume on it, so you know what? I'll just use that. Yeah, it completely like makes it to where you can't see what it did last bull run. That's what bothers me about when coins change their name. Actually, that's not a real level. Is it? It is. That looks right. That looks right. Polly's doing something terrible. I know that Matic during the last bull run, it went from like, I want to say something like 5/10 of a penny all the way up to $3. It went crazy. AMC stock on the daily and weekly, please, good sir. Woodworth, we will check that out. I do like AMC. I do like AMC. We looked at it not too long ago, too. It surprisingly looks like someone's accumulating it. Mew is going parabolic. Awesome, Rex. Love to hear it. Let's keep diving into this. Okay, you're getting a reaccumulation on the daily for Poly. You can take a big gamble on this one. You definitely can, because your stop loss would have to be 34.71. You get below 34.71, you want absolutely nothing to do with this thing, Crypto Naughty. And your first target is 40 cents, second target 68 cents. I mean, outside of that, you can try looking at lower time frames. It kind of doesn't matter right now. The fact that you were down sloping, consolidating, you got a break, and then you fell all the way through, This just happens because Bitcoin was getting suppressed. So yeah, it might be a really good time for you to just jump into a nice little swing trade for this. Maybe you take profits around 73 cents. That's how I would play Poly. Other than that, I want to see it break out and backtest something. That's what I want to see. Get a break and back, and we're good. Breakout, backtest. That's what I look for. A lot. AMC. Well, after you just heard me say breakout and backtest, what do we see out of AMC? What do we see? We see a break. We see a backtest. Now it looks like you're coming in to confirm that backtest, setting a bottom. Yikes. This thing looks great on the 4-hour. Let's check the daily. I don't like your stochastic on the daily. I really don't like that. Relative strength, kind of like that. MACD, kind of hate it. Look at that. You're already starting to lose your positive momentum. I do like these trend lines crossing bullishly. You might get some form of bullish cross. This is an interesting one. Checking the weekly. Now your weekly looks beautiful. Weekly looks absolutely beautiful. The fact that you did get this break, you got the back test, you're low on the stochastic, you're in the bearish control zone, and your MACD looks like it's trying to level out before possibly seeing some more positive momentum. This looks good on the weekly. The daily is questionable. But since you did hold support right here at $3.99, you got two separate targets to work with. You could see a rise from down there, 72%, $7.08. Could see another one up anywhere between this 169 to a 192% rise. You break those two levels, things get real crazy real quick because your next level is up here, $35. And you happen to have a gap, an unfilled gap. Could be quite interesting play for AMC Woodworth. Could be quite interesting. You do see the reaccumulation starting to happen. So AMC looking pretty good down at these levels. You know, the weird part is, didn't AMC get bought out by Amazon? Am I wrong? I thought that happened. I don't know. But yeah, you can rally. You can rally as soon as tomorrow. It's possible. Poly X. I don't know what that is. What is that? We're going to check out the Parabolic Mu token. Woo! Mu's going crazy. Broke all-time highs. We'll see where it goes next. Alrighty, so if the trend continues, you might be seeing Mu get all the way up here to 12,977. And if it keeps going buck wild, you got all these other levels. You got all that. But you are reaching overbought territory. You do not have hidden bearish divergence yet. If you can clear this high on the relative strength, if you can clear that, then all bearish divergence is gone. You don't have to worry about it. But if you don't, you have hidden bearish divergence. This thing could pull back pretty darn hard. But as long as you keep this fib up, you can see places where you could bounce. The 618 is always a really good spot to bounce. So even if you get up here, come back down to that 618. My bonk position's in the gains? Is it? I mean, barely. We're up 4%. We're up 3%. We're doing it. I'm going to buy a new house, Mom. We're doing it. We got 3%. Woo! I just need Bonk not to stop me out. That's all I care about. I think Bonk's going to do pretty well. Oh, you got one of those weak bull flags breaking out right now. Nice. I remember somebody got mad at me for calling this a weak bull flag, but I was like, it is a weak bull flag. Simply because your flag, it's upsloping. So it's like you're only aiming for something like this. Where it's like, oh, we're measured move, hitting the next fib level. Go frickin' figure. Anyways, yeah, it's a nice little parabolic move. Nice, easy, like, oh, this is the area where it should go. But it's like your percentage on this is not that great. Whereas you have a downsloping flag, your upside potential is nasty. Like, it's huge. You're like, oh, wait a minute. Because not only are you getting that entire falling wedge, but you're getting the flagpole, the rest of the flagpole on top of it. It's kind of nice. So, for instance, of what like a nice looking bull flag looks like, we're gonna bring it back to Bitcoin, because on the daily and actually the weekly, you can distinctively see it. This is a bull flag, baby. You are looking for massive upside potential, whether that's the flagpole or if this whole thing is the flagpole. We just don't know. It's going to be one or the other. So either we hit 102,000 or we hit $113,000. It seems like we're going to be over six figures based off the bull flag. So downsloping bull flags, super strong. The only reason it's super strong is because people can layer into their longs. And the reason why the other bull flag's weak is because you can't layer into your longs. That's literally the only reason. So then all of a sudden it's like shorts don't get wrecked. Yeah. Thank you, because I didn't want to sell, but it had me worried. Oh, you're talking about your AMC stock? Oh, man. Yeah, that AMC. Woo! That thing actually looks like it's going to go up a lot. And just a reminder of the absolute dominance I had over picking where this thing could go. I even announced it as I was closing out stream last night. 65.85. There we are. Would the world FOMO in if Bitcoin breaks 100K? I don't think it needs to break 100K. I think it just needs to break 70. It breaks 70, that fear of missing out, it's already there, because then people are going to believe it will hit 100,000. So it doesn't actually have to hit those numbers for the FOMO to start. You just have to have the perception that it's going to hit those numbers for it to start. As long as the perception is there, it's going. Yes, sir. So yeah, I think it'll happen well before the 100K. And that's what will push us up to the 100K, where then the institutions get to dump on everyone's head. So, just my thoughts. Something else could happen. Think it needs to break all-time high? I don't even think it needs to get that high. If it's not 70K. AG Ape Jet, what is up? How you doing? How you doing? Then it'll get media coverage. It'll get media coverage when it breaks 70. I mean, especially as the entire economy keeps getting worse, we're gonna have a lot of weird investors coming in. There's gonna be a lot of people getting wrecked out of the gate. They're gonna have less faith in the market. They're gonna sell early, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait a minute, we can go up again, because those people will buy high, sell low, and after they sell low, they'll buy high again because they didn't learn their lesson. Making moves right now. Are you talking about Ape making moves, or like every trade you're doing is making moves? Watch. What are we watching? I don't understand. Getting confused, man. So this is a trade we jumped into tonight. This is Bonk Bonk is looking actually very interesting to me because it did something I love to see. It broke a level of resistance from back here. You were finding support back here. Support broke down, resistance, resistance. Even this wick right here, resistance. Support, support. You broke through. You tested it once. Came up. You tested it again. Then you got the much higher low. Makes me excited. Now we're having a little bit of bullish follow through at the moment. And in our short term, we do see a bit of support right there. A little bit. A little bit. Well, we can even pull this back over here. There you go. So you can see how it's interacting with this. Oh, we can pull it back even further. What the hell? Bam. Resistance, resistance, support. Now breaking back above it. We want to hold it as support. Minna. Let's check out Minna. Let's check it out. Alright, Minna. It's on the way to being something interesting. It's on the way. So Minna, seems like you still have more consolidation. As I said before, this candle right here makes me 100% think 50 cents, 50.84. Maybe it turns around, maybe it doesn't. It looks like it's finding a little bit of strange local support off these candles here, but we're going to find out. We shall find out. If it does hold support and it tests this level again, this might possibly be a very good trade setup. But you can see from this resistance here, you came up outside of it, you fell below it once, fell below it twice. I don't like the falling below, but some might argue, well, this was our support here, so you back tested, you proved the validity of the support. So we can actually just pull this thing down, prove the validity of that, but now we have this candle high close. That's why I left it there. Candle high close. So needless to say, we don't hold these candle high closes as support. I'm seeing Minna getting down here. This 5088. That's what I'm seeing. I'll just be ready and waiting. Lying in the weeds. Which also would make a higher low, which would be really nice. But it would also backtest your 50 simple moving average on the daily. It makes sense to go down there. I don't know if it'll do it for sure, but it makes sense. It makes sense. All right. Your 1 hour looks awful. It looks awful. Oh my God. It looks so bad. You got your 618. You almost got your 50% retrace. Almost. This thing could roll right on over. I think Minna's going to go down. That's just my thought. I think it's going to go down. Somebody mentioned Caspa earlier today. Cass had a nice rally up to demand line. Came down higher low. Your 1 hour looks terrible now. But you got the higher low. That's awesome. 4 hour looks amazing. Most of these things, 4 hour looks great. It's just the 1 hour. The 1 hour looks so terrible. It's kind of like the reverse of a cheerleader effect, you know, where one girl who's like a 6 surrounds herself with terrible looking girls, and all of a sudden you're like, that's a 10, and then she gets away from her friends. You're like, wait a minute, that's not a 10. That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, holding support. E-Gold might start its rally. Oh, I'm going to kick myself for that one, aren't I? C98 going back up. I'm going to kick myself for that one. I can feel it. No, I'm not. Now we can talk about we have some gains starting. We're up 8%. We can buy a whole new car. It's gonna look good. It's gonna have the rims on it. It's gonna have the exhaust pipes. It's gonna have a flame paint job. I'm not talking about Hot Wheels. You are. It's gonna be awesome. Oh man. All right. Well, it seems like today we got a lot less when it comes to the requests. I'm gonna hop on out of here. It is 10:10 at night for me. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna be ready for the volatility of tomorrow. Tomorrow plus 800%. Hopefully, hopefully. I do think Bonk is a very good trade setup. I made my argument. I took my trade. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I do think we're gonna see anywhere between this 27 to a possible 37% rise out of Bonk. I'm in the trade. Y'all, I guess, could be too, but I don't know. I don't think that's smart. Never copy my trades. Great way to lose money. I lose plenty of money. So, yeah. Unless I join the copy trading, then that's a great place to lose your money with me. Adam 500, have a good night. Peace, bruv. Catch you tomorrow night stream. Yes, I will catch you all tomorrow night. If you guys are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, do all the stuff and the things. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a very, very interesting look into the markets, considering Friday is that massive expirations day, and this heat map looks very interesting. Turbo starting to move. Nice. I want to see Turbo go. I really do. All right, you guys have a good night. Take it easy. I'll catch you later. Keep those stop losses tight, guys. Deuces. I guess I should say guys and girls. Deuces.